Found near the village of Ballyduff and about 25 kilometres north of Kerry, the Rattoo Round Tower stands on the grounds of an ancient monastery. It's thought to have been founded by Bishop Lugach, one of the first Christian evangelists in County Kerry. This is the only complete round tower in Kerry, and possibly dates from the late 10th or early 11th centuries. It is one of 13 intact towers remaining in Ireland. There is also a fascinating shield in the gig, an ugly, explicit carving used as a protective symbol. It is the only example found in an Irish round tower. The small ruined church in the cemetery may date to the 15th century and is partly built with stones from a more ancient church. Nearby Rattoo Abbey, which can be seen from the base of the tower, was founded in 1200 as a hospital and later became a monastery of canons regular of St. Augustine priests living in community according to monastic rule. In round towers, these windows were used by the monks to see if Vikings were coming. There was a bell on top of the tower, which the monks rang to warn the monastery if the Vikings were coming, and they all rushed to hide in the tower for safety. The tower is built of yellow sandstone and stands just over 27 metres tall. Rattoo Round Tower was built around the 10th century. It has a basement and 5 floors. It has 5 windows, 1 window on the 4th floor and 4 windows on the top floor facing north, south, east and west. There is a 20 centimetre offset at the base set upon a limestone plinth. A rounded moulding follows the arch of the doorway, with some decoration on top of the moulding above the doorway. The round-headed doorway is situated 2.83 metres above ground level and is 1.6 metres high. The entrance is 2.83 metres above the ground in order to make it hard for attackers to get into it. It is made up of a semicircular arch of 3 stones ornamented with a simple curvilinear motif in relief. The carving is about 1 centimetre thick and is much weathered and therefore needs restoring. However, no new materials should be added or will most likely decay the existing materials. The central portion above the central stone has upturned curving spirals at each end, measuring 4.5 centimetres in diameter. Extending from the underneath of each spiral is a plain bead moulding which rounds the arch for 44 centimetres and then terminates on either side of the curving spirals. The 2 spirals on each side of the arch extend in the same direction, clockwise on the left and anti-clockwise on the right. This design appears to be unique for a round tower. As one travels upwards, each successive story is shorter than one preceding. While most Europeans built straight up at the time, the Irish constructed their round towers with a slight taper towards the top. This distributed the immense weight of the walls in such a way that the tower held itself up. They may have been constructed with round sides simply because using stone rubble to construct a rounded building was relatively easy and it was more costly to transport and dress the stone blocks needed for a building with corners. Inside the tower, there were 6 floors. Each story had a window. The top story has lookout windows facing the cardinal points. In the early days of the monastery, a handbell hung from a window in the top floor. However, in the Middle Ages, it was replaced with a silver bell with a remarkably sweet tone. The tower drum is composed of a variety of large purple, brown, grey, yellow and red sandstone blocks, regularly spaced with smaller stones at intervals. There is evidence of several lightning strikes. In 1880 to 1881, the OPW reset part of the conical cap. The conical cap was restored and a lightning conductor was fitted on the tower. Photographs show The top two-thirds of the cap are of an obviously different construction from the bottom 5 courses closest to the cornice. During this same restoration work, the OPW discovered a shield in the gig, a famous exhibitionist figure of sorts, carved on the top left-hand corner of the frame of the north window facing the interior. A plaster cast made at the time of discovery is now actually in the National Museum.